Yo, what's going on, my print peeps? Thank you for checking back in. For those of you who are new, my name is Dave with Diversity Print. Let me put y'all up a little bit because I got a bad back, you know. And it's kind of chilly over here. My back be hurting. So this is going to be, it's like a follow-up video to, well, I don't think I've made one since, so it's probably the last video that I did, and it was the cherry blossom tree. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how good it looks, but now this is an altered, but I used the tree. Now the tree is the only thing I downloaded from the internet. The other font is my font that I use, and then in the newer image I've actually created petals like they're falling down. But the tree and the petals are, this one is the old. So the tree, I just duplicated the tree and flipped it and just mirrored it. And you can tell because I didn't even mess with these. These are all mirrored. You see those petals that are right there? I don't know if you can see how the petals are right there. They're just mirrored. Now on the new one, this is actually using the source file of this tree, and I actually mirrored it, and you can kind of see I kind of fixed it up so it doesn't look that as mirrored. Kind of fix those petals and down here, so I've kind of made the petals like, you know, like they're falling down, but it was just a tree and just a few petals below it. So this one is actually using, and I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Let's put it over here. Now I'm going to probably put on the screen, you know, somewhere on this side or whatever, showing you a zoomed in of these two exact designs using the old trees, which is just downloaded from the internet. Luckily, the tree that I downloaded from the internet was at 300 resolution, but the downfall to it, it was only 2 inches wide by 1 inch tall. So I still had to stretch it out to like 8 3/4 inches wide. But having the 300 DPI helps it out a little bit versus it being a normal downloadable internet image that's usually around 72 resolution. So so let me put one on top of the other, and let me get you in here and see if we can see a difference. See if we can tell a difference here. Now it's kind of hard to see on the screen. You know, maybe you can pause the video and look like in maybe this area right here and this area, and see if you can see anything. Looking at it from the printout, I don't see much of a difference. I really, the only difference that I can see is the branches, and I'll show you in the screenshot, or maybe if I showed it already, you can go back and pause it, and you'll see the branches, how they're not as filled in. Like they're more, I wouldn't say pixelated, but they're a little bit more blurry than the actual source file that I downloaded and paid for on the website, on the stock images website. So I got the press heat up, and I just got a piece of fabric here. This is actually mouse pad. Hopefully this will work. I know Jet Pro Soft Stretch can go on, is it 100% cotton and cotton blends, but I don't know if it will. It may work, but it may not last as long on 100% polyester. But all I'm looking for is just a press. I'm not doing this to wear or anything like that. So hopefully it actually presses on there and comes off pretty nice. But all we're doing is a contrast. Now, this is also, I probably should have got a t-shirt, but this is a closed knit fabric. So you should be able to tell a little bit better if there's any kind of degradation in the image quality from just downloading from the internet or using a source file that's like large and using a high resolution. So using a t-shirt is more open, especially like a cotton, even a cotton poly blend. There is more open areas in the t-shirt. So printing at 300 is, in my experience, is only good if you're doing an 8x10 or larger on a hard substrate like a Chromolux panel, you know, printing on wood and stuff like that. But when it comes to fabric, it's not solid. You know, it's got little areas of holes in it because it is a fabric, more so on the cottons. So yeah, printing at 300 DPI is great, and you may lose a little bit of resolution in the t-shirt because the t-shirt just isn't flat. It has holes in it. So I guess it's better than printing it at 72 resolution and then put it on the shirt and then losing more of the detail. But it just depends on the image. Enough talking. Let's go ahead and put this, actually we're going to spray this a little bit. Let's spray it a little bit just so it doesn't go. Oh no, what am I doing? I think I'm doing sublimation here. Okay, so all right, I'm going to probably use a Teflon just to. I always use Teflon. It's just in my nature to use it. You know, I use this for heat transfers, never for sublimation. And you all know why. But the top one is going to be the old. And I have it labeled here, old. I don't know if you can read that. It's very light. And I'm going to put that on the top. And then the new one, I'm going to put on the bottom. Alright, so maybe I can show you guys. Get you in the picture there. Alright, soft stretch. Currently, in this version of paper, who knows, it may get better and the settings may change. But I'm pressing it at 375 for 30 seconds at heavy pressure. Got 10 seconds left, so yeah, hopefully it peels off good. It should, even though it's 100% polyester. Okay. Even the words transferred over. The word old and new. I can't believe that transferred over. That won't stay. And that was done in pencil. All right. So I'm going to probably take some pictures, some close-ups. I got the screens in the way here. But, you know, here's the old. You know, the resolution looks great on here. And I think on a t-shirt would look great as well. And then down here, take a snapshot. I'll take a snapshot as well, and we'll compare. If I can, I'll see if I can find a white t-shirt That's just that can be just like a waist t-shirt, and see if I can print on that. But I mean, this does have some, even though it's a tight weave, it still has, you know, small holes in it to lose resolution. But even though we're just looking at the press of it and not the actual digital file, but I'm going to show you the slight difference and variation of the the quality of both images. And I'll also put these on the screen, screenshots on the screen, so you can pause and take a look for yourself and see if, you know, there's much of a difference. Again, this video was just to, I don't know, it was just a video to make for content, and just, you know, in my experience, you know, downloading, just by testing out, downloading an image from the internet at 72 DPI or just a 72 resolution, and as long as it's not going on anything large, you know, I've even had customers, you know, email me like old pictures, and the resolution was horrible, and it was like stuff that was from their phone, and it was just small resolution. And you know, I said, you know, this may not come out, you know, nice and crisp and all that, and they're like, yeah, I know, it's all good, whatever. So I would press it, and it was the same as what you see on the screen. Now, if you're going to be downloading from the internet, you know, just certain clip art or just images that you can use, and they're 72 DPI, and you're blowing these up to 8x10 and trying to print on a Chromolux, a metal, you're going to see pixelation, blurriness, stuff like that. I think you can get away with fabric a lot more than the hard substrates, printed on wood and metal and stuff like that, because those do show up. Especially Chromolux, they have a thick sublimation polymer coating, and you're gonna see, if it's not a high-res file, you're gonna be able to see pixelation, blurriness, and stuff like that. So this was just a test, just to play around. You know, let me know, do you print a lot of low resolution images on like fabric? Do you see a difference? Because most of the time I don't see a difference. Even printing on mugs, as long as the image is small and you don't have to enlarge it a lot, to me, in my experience, it's never really mattered. I mean, you know, if the customer knows they're sending you a low quality image and that's what you're going to put on the substrate, then that's fine. But you know, just know, if they're sending you a low quality image and they're wanting it on a Chromolux panel, that it's not going to look very good. And so as long as they say okay, then you should be clear, you know. So yeah, so I'm enough talking. Check out the images. I probably have already put them up before. You can pause them and just take a look, and let me know your experiences on downloading low quality images from the internet and comparing them to a source file that you paid for. And you know, let me know, did you see a difference? I didn't on this. You know, I didn't on this. So it's kind of hard to tell. That is the old. This is the new. So anyway, that's it for this video. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe, ding that little bell, helps out a lot. All that helps out. Yeah, and until next time, hope you're having a good day printing. Peace.